Whenever you plan on casting your ballot, you need to show up at the right location, or depending on where you live, you might have multiple options for where to vote. THV 11's Ashley Godwin finds out which counties are making the switch to a newer way of doing things.
More than half of Arkansas's counties now have voting centers, but there's a big difference between those and traditional polling locations.
61 counties in the state that do have vote centers.
A voting center is a place where any voter in the county can cast their ballot. A polling location is an assigned place where a county voter can cast their ballot. It's typically assigned based on proximity to where the voter lives. But the number of places to vote has gone down in Arkansas.
The logic behind it is, okay, well, you can go to any of them and vote, and it has upset some of the constituents because they used to vote down here at the little church. Now they may have to go to another location.
Saline County is one of the regions with only voting centers.
One of the reasons I did it is we had someone that was working on one end of the county and couldn't make it back to their precinct, by 7:30, so they didn't get to vote. Now that they can go to any of the vote centers around the county.
For early voting, there are 4 voting centers. For Election Day, there will be 22. Secretary Thurston says the reason some counties have not switched to voting centers is because of internet access.
You have to be communicating with the other polling site to know when a person votes. It's actually one of the most secure ways to know if someone has voted before. You can't vote twice. You can't go to this polling site and then bounce over here.
Pulaski County has a hybrid of voting centers and polling locations. During early voting, a registered voter can go to any of the 13 early voting locations to cast a ballot.
You can live in anywhere in the county and be able to go to all of those different locations to be able to vote. But we don't do that on Election Day.
That Tuesday, a person has to vote at their assigned polling location, a benefit Pulaski County Clerk Terry Hollingsworth says is great for voter access.
We want to make sure that we have enough precincts for the voters out there.
If you'd like to check where your voting location is, you can go to the Voter View website. We have that on thv11.com. At the Capitol, I'm Ashley Godwin, THV 11 News.
All right, so where does our poll stand right now? Roughly 3/4 of you favor early voting. Another 1/4, you guys say that you'll wait until Election Day. You still have plenty of time to join the conversation on thv11.com/vote. And we'll have the final results for you tomorrow morning on Wake Up Central.